forgotten. Forever, forever, let's run away together. Let's run away together.
So, welcome back to another video by me, Barrow on Tour. Yes, I'm back with another video on the channel. In today's video then, I'm going to give my thoughts on some transfer news that has been happening around at the Bluebirds. There's been a new deal for Josh Kay. There's been rumours of players that could potentially be coming to Barrow, on a few players that have been released that we could potentially bring up into the Bluebird squad. But before we do get any further into the video, if you haven't already, please don't forget to smash a like on the video, subscribe to the channel, turn post notifications on to be notified every single time I post a new video. So let's get straight into speaking about Josh Kay's new deal at the Bluebirds. So then, Josh Kay signed a 2-year deal with the Bluebirds, renewing his contract at the Bluebirds. The contract ended at the end of the season. He was linked to go to Bolton Wanderers. Ian Everett wanted to take Josh Kay with him, but we could have tell that I think Josh Kay wanted to come back to the club, even though he didn't have the best of seasons last season. A lot of fans were saying, "Nah, we want Josh Kay to go. All he does is just comes onto the pitch, gets a touch of the ball, and starts diving around everywhere." But in my opinion, it has been a decent impact for us this season, scoring a couple of good goals against Walsall. He scored a goal against Mansfield. He scored some goals at home and stuff like that. He scored against Leyton Orient. So he's made an impact into the squad this season. But let's read what the statement was that the club did put up about Josh Kay and what his thoughts were coming in to putting pen to paper and signing another 2-year deal with the Bluebirds. So this was 2 days ago. This is what the title was. I wanted to show my said Josh Kay. Josh Kay put pen to paper on a deal with the Bluebirds and then vowed to deliver his very best for the new boss, Mark Cooper, and the Barrow fans. The winger was intended released by the club last month, but Cooper acted quickly to reserve that decision and opened talks with Kay over a fresh contract, which was swiftly agreed. The 24-year-old star has been revealed that his conversations with Cooper played a key role in his decision to stay with the club, and he can't wait to get started under the new regime. "I'm absolutely over the moon," Kay told us. "I have a few different opinions which I was looking at, but at the end of it all, and after I have spoken to my family and my agent, Barrow was the best one for me, especially the way the manager is looking to play. I have spoken to him and he has told me where he sees me fitting into the side, and it feels like finally, after those seasons here, I am going to get a chance to play the position I feel and I am best at. One of the main things that swayed me was how much the manager wanted me. That just makes you feel good from the off and feels like I own him now, and I want to do my best for him. I am buzzing. I honestly just can't wait." Kay, along with his teammates, is enjoying some downtime during the summer ahead of the return to pre-season training at the beginning of next month. However, instead, that is his focus on ensuring that he is in the best shape he can be to hit the ground running when the work begins ahead of the 2021/22 season. I've had a couple of weeks and I didn't really play much towards the end of last season, so I've already started getting the work in before, because I felt like I did lose a bit of fitness. I am glad that I am starting early and I have got another 4 weeks until we are back for pre-season. I'm not saying I'm going to be coming in like Jason Taylor or anything like that, but I will be fit and raring to go. I want to give the Barrow fans the best version of myself because I feel I did that for the first half of last season, but not the second, and that played on my mind a lot. I owe it to myself because I have worked so hard to get into position I am in now. In my opinion, a lot of things there. A lot of good positive words there from Josh Gay. There's more to read, but it just goes on to him about saying about how he feels at being at the club. But I am totally looking forward to see what Josh Gay can bring us to the club next season. If he's gonna from that, he's putting the effort into getting into the best shape. He's happy the way that Mark Cooper wants to play next season. We haven't seen anything from what Mark Cooper wants to play next season. We'll see that in pre-season, which I'll go to mostly every pre-season game, which our pre-season games have been probably agreed now, probably all of them. We've got Hull Roll Boys, Lancaster City, Bolton Wanderers, Spennymoor and Southport. So they're a few good tests for us in pre-season. We always play Hull Roll Boys, we always play Lancaster. We did play Southport last season, so what can Josh Kay bring to that if he gets the start from Mark Cooper in pre-season? We want to see what he can bring for us next season. But now let's talk about a few players that have been released from their club and we could potentially pick them up in the window. So, a few players then that Barrow could be linked with coming in to next season. Paul Furman, the Carlisle United goalkeeper. Well, there was rumours that if Joe Dixon did not sign a new deal with the club, as his contract did end at the end of last season, we could potentially bring in Paul Furman. Will be the man that we would be targeting to bring to the Bluebirds. A few other players that we are linked that have been released. A player from Blackpool is I'm trying to get his name up. He has been released from the club from Blackpool, so we could potentially bring him into the club. I'm trying to get his name up here. Sully Kai has been released from Blackpool, so we could potentially bring him in. I think he's a midfielder from Blackpool. Also another few players that have been linked. A player from Newport County that we could potentially bring in. I think he'll do a decent job for us. I'm pretty sure his name was like Rawlinson or something like that. Maybe something like that. So I'm pretty sure the name that he had that could potentially come in. I think it was something Rawlinson from Newport County. I'll try and get his proper name up. Rawlinson. Newport. So it's Connor Rawlinson, 28 years, 28. He's not from Newport, he's from Notts County. Notts County is the player. He is. Connor Rawlinson, the new Notts County player. I think he's a right back for Notts County. Connor Rawlinson, 29 years of age, right back for Newport. Used to play for Port Vale. So a lot of good things that could bring him to us. He's a Welsh player. Hopefully he can bring in some decent impact into the club. But nothing else that I could really speak about in this video, apart from Josh Kay has signed a 2-year deal, a new 2-year deal with the Bluebirds. But if you have enjoyed this video, you know what to do. Please don't forget to smash a like on it, subscribe to the channel, be massively appreciated, and I will see you for another video very, very soon. Hopefully it will be signings and players that Mark Cooper has been brought. into the club. Thank you for watching, and peace.